love someone when I... Hey, what's going on? Welcome and welcome back. My name is Durant Cersei. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, if you nasty. And welcome to the house of the unofficial and sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru, baby. After you've watched this video 50 million periodically times, please subscribe. Like the video, leave me a comment, tell me how cute I look in this tank top with my bird chest, okay? And then go down the description box, there's a link to all my music. Proof that I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, baby. Today we are talking about the top 5 body oils that got me a little shooken. But before we get into that, I want to tell you about my scent of the day. And side note, I already know it's a lot. I know. So you just gonna have to work with me. Now, this right here is SKNMUSE. Of course, we use the SKNMUSE Egyptian honey. You know, we use that. And I put this on right here, just a little bit, just a little light, because I have a lot going on today. I have a lot going on, so I put this on here. And then I went in with a few dabs of the Divine Parfum oil. Parfum oil. Now, you know, I made it a little ghetto because, you know, I've been wiping on this. But, baby, I just did like a few little do-do-do, then did a little do-do-do. You know, I went in here, too. I went down here, you know, did that. You know, I got a little chest hair there, and then I dab it like this. I dab it like that. And sometimes I was doing this throughout the day. Baby, the Parfum oil right here. It is powerful. I don't need all this because I'm giving powerful. I'm giving you the best that I've got. And now, on top of that, I went and added Mirage. Now, we're going to get into this, but baby, when I tell you these, it goes like a baby's on pacifier. Baby, I went in there and added this on here, you know, gave it moments. You know, went in here. I hate to do this because I know I'm going to take a bath after this. I went down in there. You know, if you're a woman, you can get on down there. If you're a man, you can get on down there because I do. And then you just pat in there a little bit. There's never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Ooh, baby. And I was not done there. I know. I went in with House of Ira. Now, I am here stuck with a dilemma, but I'm going to tell you what my fragrance of the day was. I chose Opera. And as you know, okay, well, let me see if you can see that. So, House of Ira's Opera. This smells so good. Now, when I tell you, I have a huge dilemma. First of all, I don't know what I said. I know that I loved all these or liked all these, but I like some more than others. But I'm going to tell you right now, I want every single one of these House of Iris. I want Opera, Nocturne, Symphony, Act 1. I need them all. $3, $6, $9, $1,200. Oh my God. Because these fragrances cost $300. So I went in with this Opera. Oh my God. I am smelling just so good. And this fragrance right here is so light, but yet this is when I tell you they charge $300 for these, but I'm telling you, all you need is 2 or 3. That's not my life. But you know, for you people that, you know, I don't want the strong scents, this is a beast. All of these are beasts. All of them. So that is my scent of the day. But the dilemma is my anniversary. Some of you may call it birthday. My anniversary is July 28th. Yes, God. And I will be 44. I'm telling you, I'm 44. But after, you know, July 28th, don't ask me how old I am. I'm 44. I'm not going to say it after July 28th. Why are you not going to do it? I don't know. That's that's what I'm doing. But my whole dilemma is, first of all, House of Ira, if you're out there, please feel free to send me either one of these full bottle fragrances. But my dilemma is I want a fragrance for my birthday. I want to get a fragrance for myself for my birthday. And the 2 that are on my to-get list, and a fragrance that I want to wear on my anniversary, which I'll probably, you know, not do anything till the weekend after my birthday, after my actual anniversary. I want to either have Parfums de Marly's Valaya Exclusive. I want a full bottle. I don't want a dupe. I don't want a trial size. I don't want to travel. I want a full size for light exclusive. Or, well, I want them both. But for my birthday, it's like, which one do I get? That or House of Iris Nocturne? So I've decided this is going to be the first one I'm getting. Nocturne is the first one because, baby, this right here is sexy and it is a beast. So out in, you know, if it just in a weird world, I would get Nocturne first, then Nocturne. I don't know. I just want Nocturne first because I want all of them. But I either want Nocturne or Parfums de Marley's exclusive Balaya. But baby, I want to say shout out to House of Ira, Black woman owned. These fragrances are amazing. I need them all, so if you want to, you can send them all to me for free. And I will gladly give you what you need. But let's go and get into the video. So that's my dilemma and my fragrance of the day. And I also have a story to tell y'all, baby. Now, number 5. Number 5, I have, ooh, what is that? I have grown to love this, and this from Nutrium, the Glow Getter Body Oil. Now, what I'm going to tell you about this, I'm going to be quick because I did talk a little long. This right here, they say there's a vanilla scent to it. I don't get it. But this one here, I recently put this because I talked to, you know, the SKNMUSE, you know, founder. Baby, I talked to her and she told me she took an oil bath. So I was like, you know, I don't want to use my SKNMUSE because, you know, it's a little pricey. You know, as far as pre-rich people, it's pricey. But I know for the rich people, it's like nothing. So I was like, she took an oil bath. And I was like, you know, not an oil bath, but I'm going to start using this in my bath water. Baby, I'm telling you, if you just want a nice little cheap oil, well, it's not that cheap. It's things like $12 or whatever. I put this in my bath. So you really don't need to put on an oil after you get out the tub. But I was squirting like a few in the tub. Baby, I got out feeling smooth and sexy. Well, that's just my opinion. That's how I did it. So this is perfect for when I take a bath, which is every night. After this, I will be taking a bath. That's why I'm kind of mad. I done used some of my oil because I'm about to wash it off. But I usually now put this in my tub. I do a few squirts of this, maybe 5 or 6. And baby, I get my smooth life when I get out of the tub. Baby, here's another one. And this is a Black woman-owned brand. And I think she's in Grand Prairie. I think, even though I've been to her establishment. I've made oils at her establishment. But baby, Jeffrey Spencer. And this right here. Okay, can you get it? This is Opaque Rose. Such a beautiful rose. Some people say they don't really smell the rose. I smell the rose. Now, let me tell you something. This is what it smells like to me. If you have ever smelled Octavia Morgan's Black Rose, is it Black Rose or Dark Rose? I think it's Dark Rose. This is kind of like identical to that. Very nice, very, very sweet, sexy, soft, even powdery type of rose. This is very nice, and definitely I heard she has a fragrance for this. So even though I have Dark Rose from Octavia Morgan and it kind of smells like this, I still want to support her, and I do like this fragrance, so I will be getting the fragrance. Shout out to Platinum D. I will be using your code, Platinum D. I will be using, even though she ain't watching this, but I'm just saying, Platinum D, I'm gonna use your code. Okay, baby, I love you. Down. Anyways, the next one, you know I love this one. It's from Brown Sugar Babe. I heard they had a sale. I'm pretty rich, so I couldn't participate. But I will see you in Dallas, a Brown Sugar Babe. And this is Kiss Me Baby. They say it just has amber. I got a degree, trust me. Okay. It has amber, gardenia, and vanilla. Very simplistic, but this packs a punch. Every single time I wear this, I have the perfume oil. Every single time I wear this, somebody tells me I smell good. If you are somebody who likes a floral, deep, dark, a deep, dark floral fragrance, and you have a love for vanilla, this will be perfect for you. If you're not into that white floral and amber, it goes well so perfectly. And I don't believe, that's another one that's on my wish list, Baciami, because it is inspired by Baciami. which means kiss me. This is such a beautiful fragrance. Baciami's at the top of my list too. My wish list of fragrances to get. Because, you know, the oils, the ones that are inspired by, they just make you want the fragrance when you fall in love with the oil. This right here is such a banger. Sexy, sexy, sexy. And it's the only one from Brown Sugar Baby that I have a perfume oil of. Because that's how much I love it. Okay. Now the next one here, and well, we've done 3. We have 2 more left, and baby, we got to talk. We got to talk. Now, it just wouldn't be an oil list without a skin potion. But shout out to my girl, my homie, my sis, and I would, I would be confident enough to say, my friend, Miss Keitra and Fat Finds by Keitra and Skin Potions Candy Heart. If you want the juiciest, sexiest, adult smelling, beautiful candy fragrance, this is perfection. It smells so potent, so powerful, so juicy, so sweet, but it also lingers and it doesn't make you feel oily, greasy, and nasty. This is so nice. I feel like so bad, but when I get into my real, hopefully by the time I gather my dollars for real, because you know my life is it's a whole nother level. But I want everything from this, because you know I have the body butter. I want the body butter, and I also want because I've never had a skin potion. I've never had one of their scrubs. I want to get the scrub before this is out, because when it's gone, they said it's gone. And we don't know if it's coming back, when it's coming back, if ever. But baby, this right here, Fat Finds by Keitra did her thing, along with Skin Potion, of course, because it's Skin Potion, you know. But I think this is going to be depressing when this is gone, because in my opinion, and this has nothing to do with Keitra, because you know I do favor Keitra. I mean, I will say that I favor Keitra. So if it's, you know, you against Keitra, I don't care what your side is. I'm team Keitra. I don't care. Okay, but I think this is the best Skin Potion oil, body oil that I smell. And I love Kama Sutra. This to me is it's better than Kama Sutra. No shade, Skin Potion. No shade. I know that's your iconic fragrance, but this one is like this is number 1. And I mean, the fact that it's leaving is really kind of annoying, sad, pathetic, and all those things. So shout out to Fat Finds by Keitra. That is my number 2 favorite oil that I have been enjoying. Now, number 1, baby, we are not going to play. We are not going to play. It is SKNMUSE Pink Sugar, baby. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Now, don't be fooled by this being empty. This is a new bottle. If you know, you know, baby. This right here is Pink Sugar. It is sweet, it is sexy, it's soft, it's almost gourmandish. It gives very gourmandish. This is so, shout out to everybody who has gotten on the SKNMUSE Pink Sugar train. Now, we're on this train for a limited time because the rumor is, now I don't make the rules, I just report them. Now, what I've heard is they have some in stock, but they're going to do another restock, whatever we're going to call it, plus what they have now in July. However, whatever they restock in July, whatever they have is what they have, and it ain't coming back. If it do come back, we don't know. We don't know when it's gonna happen. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Because I feel like I cannot be without Pink Sugar. So also there is one Pink Sugar body butter left. I'm giving y'all to Monday. I'm giving you to Monday. If nobody gets it, it's mine. I'm trying to be like considerate and not hog all the stuff. If nobody gets it, I'm getting it. I don't get a code or nothing. I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to get it. So I'm just trying to be considerate. But anyways, this right here is such a beautiful oil. And somebody told me that they wore this with Fenty Eau de Parfum. Now, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that and see if I get my life. Somebody said they wore that with Eau de Parfum. But baby, this goes with so many things. I've even paired it with Candy Heart from Skin Potion. Oh, whoa, extra sweet, extra juicy, extra sexy, baby. So those are my top oils. Hold on just a second. Surprise, 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 surprise. Now, we need to talk. We done talked about this. There is a new SKNMUSE body oil. And this is the Divine Shimmer Oil, baby. This right here is about to set the world on fire because this is another thing that I wore today. I know, Durant, why did you do that? You're doing too much. This is on pre-sale right now. This is on pre-sale right now. Now, this is the only size they have. And it's $60. It's $60. So I'm gonna give you a little something how it works. So I've worn this. I have worn this 2 days. So I kind of can give you a little notion of what it is. But it's on pre-sale right now. And I believe they will be shipping them out July the 7th. Okay, and I think they are limited edition. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is limited edition. Although I hope not, because baby, this is so beautiful. Beautiful. If you have the Divine Oil, it is very much that. But to me, it gives a little more sweet. Now, they gave me one of the things to put it on with. It fell. I don't know where it fell, but I have this here. So I'll use that. This gives a little bit sweeter to me, and I absolutely love it. I love. And the thing I love about this is not only the smell. Not only the, you do not, I made the mistake of using a lot. And I mean, you can do that if you want to be extra. But baby, let me get it over here too. You don't need a lot at all. See, the thing I like about this is it's light as a feather, baby. It is light as a feather. You don't get no weird residue, no oily residue. You know, I saw some lady on TikTok. She was talking about something about black bass. I don't know. I didn't get too deep into it, but she was like, when is it good to, how long do you dry the oil, to keep it from getting on in my car and stuff? And I'm like, girl, what kind of oil you got? This oil does not do any of that. It gives you a beautiful glow. It's not that childish shimmery glow. It's just a beautiful bronzy glow. It is so good. SKNMUSE, I really want to know, what are we doing here? Baby, I'm gonna do a video. Speaking of video, I got a new song called High Art coming out next month. And why am I bringing that up? SKNMUSE, let me tell y'all something. Y'all should sponsor my music video, and I could really highlight this on the video because, baby, I can be giving very artsy, because it's very like an artsy love song. It's giving that luminous finish. Oh my God. So when you put your arm on, when you put your arm like this in the car, it's not going to leave like a little circle and all that nastiness. It's just going to give you a bronzy glow. Look at that. Oh. And it's something about this. Now, to me, it's the divine, like, Egyptian oil is what, they're giving, but I'm getting that Egyptian honey, but it's giving me like a creaminess. It's giving that ambery, soft, powdery. This is so freaking good, baby. If you want the oil and you want the shimmer. Now, let me tell you something what I did. Before I did this, and I feel like I'm wasting. I just don't like this because I'm going to take a bath right after this. But anyways, now what I did was I put on my sunscreen before because for me, putting on oil it's like, it feels like it's getting the rays on my skin double time, and that could possibly burn me. And so I put on whatever parts are going to be shown. I do put on my sunscreen before, and then I put this on. So that's just how I do it. I don't want, I mean, I love a glow, but I'm also very scared of the rays, so I make sure I have on my sunscreen. Black people, we need to wear sunscreen. So yeah, you get it on your décolleté. Is that what it's called? Your clavicle, you know? Give it all. That is so, this is the best. Oh, and I love the fact that it's kind of bronzy instead of like glittery and, you know, that childish glittery. I mean, you know, some people may not see it as childish, but me, I'm grown. I don't want no glitter on me. I just want to look bronzy and, you know, glowy and sexy. Ooh, baby. So yes, this is on pre-order right now. Of course, hopefully you can use my code Durant to gather your coin. You know, make sure you can save a little coin on there. But SKNMUSE, I'm coming out with a video. Now we're gonna film it the end of next month, hopefully. But feel free to sponsor my video, and baby, we'll make sure, you know, it's called high art. We will make we will make art happen, you know, with this. Baby, I can be in the sun, giving very much a look high, you know, giving artsy, fartsy, you know, sexy, because I wrote a song about my crush. We gotta talk about that. We have to talk about that. So, you know, I got a crush on like somebody from The Shy. You know, it's just one of them kitty crushes. But let me tell you something. So I posted, you know, my hubby in my head is like art. And you know, so it inspired me because he took some photos and it looked like an art gallery. And he just looked so artsy, and it inspired me to write my song High Art. And it has so many references. It has references, art references, and stuff like that. But anyways, so I found out he had a TikTok last night. And so I was watching the TikTok. I wasn't planning on falling asleep, but I don't know when, and I don't know how many videos I watched. I don't even think I watched one, and I fell asleep. And so I woke up this morning, and you know, I just went to check my phone. The video pops up. It pops up, and I have a comment that says MY in capital letters. I'm like, oh, and the video was from early this year or last year. That is so embarrassing. It's giving like, but anyways. So yeah, I got a video for it coming out. I don't know why I just keep doing this, but yes. How you like that, baby? So $60 will, it's a little reasonably priced for you to look very sensual, sexual, luminous, and smell amazing. But anyways, also, Mirage is coming out. Mirage Parfum Oil, baby. This here is on pre-sale right now as well, baby. You're getting your bergamot, jasmine, peony, peach, plum, caramel. This, when I tell you, this is one of the sexiest. Look at my sample. Ha! Look at my sample, y'all. Look at my sample. I am not playing. This smells so good. And the beautiful thing about this and this is they go so well together scent-wise. Oh my God. Get in here. Get in there. You know, when he put his head down there. But make sure you do this. Just do this, okay? When he put his head down there, it won't be like a little nothing on his head. You know, gotta let him. But just let him put his head down there, you know, let him smell you there, you know, put it in here. I ripped my shirt before I came in here. Oh, well, you know, around here. You know, my nipples are sensitive. Don't get too close. baby, you will start a war. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. But baby, yes. SKNMUSE done came with the freaking heat. They have put their foots on our necks. Baby, they have two amazing products baby, on pre-sale now. Now this here again is the Divine Shimmer Oil. It is $60. They will ship them out July 7th, baby, but get your life. I don't know how long they'll be in stock and how many they have in stock, but baby, this Mirage, I think this will be permanent. I don't know for sure. We hope so because this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, if you, I said it on the last video, if you like, what's that fragrance? If you like Killian's Love, Don't Be Shy. If you like, what's that? I Don't Need a Prince by My Side, if, you know, from Killian. If you like those, I think you will love this because it's in that family. They're not dupes. It's not a dupe. They weren't inspired by it. I'm just saying from my perspective. I get a lot of that caramel in here. The caramel is so good, but then there's a fluffiness. There's a lightness to it. It's so sexy. And it's one of those things where Esene, who is the founder, Mrs. Esene Price, if you nasty, she said on her story, there's never enough. There's never enough, you know, too much of putting this on. So you put this on to your feet. Now, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna go take a bath, but I'm like, I just want to smell, even though I already smell it, I'm just like, I just keep doing this because it giving me life. I tell you, don't touch them nipples, baby. It will be problems. We married at that point, baby. Don't touch nothing over there, baby. Anyway, so get your life. Shout out to everybody who has supported SKNMUSE. I appreciate it. I'm sure they do. Now, what we need to do is spam them, their DMs, everything, and in these comments and tell them y'all need to sponsor Durant's upcoming music video, High Art. Okay? You need to sponsor. Now, I promise, you know, even though I'm gay, I won't have no love and all that nasty stuff going on. I mean, I will be talking about a boy, but a man, okay? I will be talking about a man, but I ain't gonna be doing nothing, you know, to make people too uncomfortable, okay? So go on and sponsor my video, SKNMUSE, baby. And then y'all go on and check these out because, baby, this is probably going to be at the top of my list because the way this shimmer, this Divine Shimmer Oil is set up, this is so nice. And baby, I laid my arm down on the table just trying to see, let me see if it's leaving stains, because I'm not telling my people about this. If it's going to be leaving stains, being nasty, baby, it did not. And then I had on like a light shirt on. It didn't leave any kind of like nasty spots in there, baby. Shout out to SKNMUSE. I really, honestly, truthfully enjoy this. And since, you know, y'all gave me this, I guess I do need to have another one. I will be getting another one because if it's going to be, you know, limited edition, I don't want to be without it. No shade. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this. This went way over. Way over. I apologize. You know, I talks down. All right, holler at me in the comment section, please, baby. Is there any oil on here that you are going to try that you have? I know a lot of y'all had told me about the pink sugar, and I am getting my life. I'm writing down all the combos because I'm like, I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna try them. Okay. All right, I'll holler at you on the next one, please. Take care of yourself and all of those around you, baby. Only as best as you can. Talk to you later. Peace.